Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Cancer? Devil, Capricorn energy at the foundation, Cancer. There's this relentless energy here that is very obsessed with doing everything they can to keep you bound to them in this karmic cycle. Just when you think they've stopped, it starts back up again. You're in this very focused and concentrated state on your spiritual and material needs. You have a very acute awareness of the astral realms. You have a very strong link to your ancestors. It's almost as if the more you focus, the more you step into this energy, the more obsessive and committed they become to doing everything they can to stop you. It's already too late. You've already crossed the threshold. But they've put so much time, effort, for some even money, into doing whatever they've been doing, which intuitively I'm picking up a lot of spell work, black magic, things behind the scenes, clicking up with other people, making up stories about you, that they just can't turn back now. They will never repent, which is them really solidifying themselves in the fact that their whole life purpose is surrounding you and keeping you out of your divine mission, which makes them your mortal enemies. You've broken away from these abusive relationships, however this shows up for you. You're in a whole new timeline. But I still feel that there's some residual energy that you are feeling. But this is only because there's still wisdom that needs to be gained, because you are somebody who teaches other people lessons based off of your own struggles, based off of your path. So the divine is positioning you in a specific location so you can be an onlooker to how these energies are coming at you. It's an energy of you can see them, but they can't see you or find you. What do we have at the sacral? Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Judgment in reverse. Pluto, Scorpio energy. And this is why this is taking place. They know that they have judgment on their tail. Judgment in reverse is an energy of stagnation, avoiding judgment, refusing to self-examine, doing everything they can to stop this judgment from coming through and annihilating them. You see, right after judgment, this is when they're sentenced to their karma. They know this. For some of them, I just got a message here, they're actually trying to make out like they didn't do anything or they don't know what's going on. It's like a gaslighting energy, throwing stones and hiding in your hand. They're using every tactic possible to try and avert this judgment from coming through. They never expected this. This is going to bring through complete ruin and disgrace for these individuals. A lifetime of karma. This karma, I just heard, will spill over into the next lifetime because of the level of wickedness that they've involved themselves in. For some of you, they actually tried to do things to tamper with your life. I just heard poisoning. It's not going to be for all of you, so don't force it to fit. Just take it as it resonates for you. And with this judgment right there at the sacral, you see the sacral is all related to your passions and creativity. So this is what they've been going after. Your passions, your creativity, all these sorts of things, however that shows up for you, as a means to stop this judgment from coming through. See, you are a sacrifice to Baphomet here. Your purpose, your life was sacrificed for something material, some sort of material gain. Four of Wands, Aries energy at the solar plexus. These individuals are acting like everything's fine. They're putting on a face, wearing a mask, trying to hide the cracks, realizing that they've completely given up all of their power to you by trying to dominate you and steal your power. See how that works? They've positioned themselves in a space where the universe is rendering them completely powerless in all areas of their life. And this doesn't happen overnight. It happens over a long period of time because there's a lot of mental karma that they also have to receive for what they did to you and your mentals. So gaslighting, okay? So it's the type of energy where, say, several years down the line, they look back and they don't know what's happened to all the years. Time has slipped through their fingers. This is a part of their karma. They reach a point in their life where they've realized they've spent most of their life projecting this wickedness out into the universe. What do we have at the heart? Three of Wands at the heart. And this is you, Cancer. You're in this energy of really pursuing the unknown, but holding this vision. You're allowing the divine to guide you through your life, allowing your intuition to navigate you through the matrix. We never know what's going to come for us. You're also in this energy of the entrepreneur. So I feel a lot of you are building things, businesses, new lives for yourself, something like this. But this is all based off of some sort of vision that you've had for a very long time. This has to do with your purpose. This is what they were trying to keep you away from, being able to manifest inside of this space, because they knew that once you entered into that space, the space that the devil told them to keep you away from, well, they knew it would be over for them. They've essentially lost the war. The war you never even knew you were fighting. Your spirit guides were fighting it for you in spirit. You were stuck inside the simulation, not able to see the truth. But you've come online to all this now. You've seen enough of the truth. You've seen enough truth now to know who's for you and who's been against you this entire time. What do we have at the throat? Five of Swords, Aquarius energy at the throat. And this is you seeing these individuals from this universal vantage point. See, here you are in the background, right? Upset, crying, whatever. And here they are, stealing your power, stealing victories away from you. But this was not readily available for you to see. You couldn't see this. It was happening in this energetic manner. Energy manipulation, rather. But the divine gave you the gift of perspective. Come here, my child. Let me show you what's been taking place in your life. And it's like you were a fly on a wall and got to see how this was taking place. But the divine also gave you vision to see what's been going on in the spirit. And this is what you saw. You recognized where this power drain was coming from, who these bullies were in your life, which individuals had been betraying you. Inside the matrix, they would look you dead in the eyes and smile at you. In spirit, they were attacking you violently. What do we have at the third eye? Ten of Wands, Sag energy at the third eye. And this is the energy they wanted to keep you in, just weighed down, always stressed out and exhausted, not able to see your way forward. Head to the ground, carrying their burdens, grinding day after day inside the same karmic cycles, never able to achieve any of the goals that you had set out for yourself and not knowing why. The gaslighting was so deep, it was starting to change the makeup of the way you actually thought about yourself. Deep forms of mental abuse and manipulation. Always feeling very overwhelmed and overworked. For some of you, grinding inside dead-end jobs when you should have been working inside of your purpose the entire time. but kept from it by these individuals because they created so much chaos and discord in your life. But Cancer, it's very important you know that even though you were kept from this energy of purpose, stepping into alignment with your higher self in your North Node position and living your best life, everything has happened in divine timing. Everything you've lost or everything you weren't able to gain because you were stuck inside this karmic cycle will come back to you multiple times over for your hard work and dedication and the time you had to waste. It will all be worth it in the end, Cancer. I promise you that, and I'm living proof because I've been through cycles just like this where I've had years taken from me. Money, all my possessions, everything. And then finally, once I made it over that threshold, God kept his promise, but also delivered so much more than I could have ever even asked for. Things I didn't even know that I needed were given to me. See, once you step into that energy of purpose, you're doing what you came here to do. You're working with the divine. All of us are meant to function inside of this place of purpose to help raise the collective vibration. It's really that simple. So the blessings are like your pay, your spiritual pay. So you can maintain that space. With this 10 of Wands at the third eye, this is speaking to me about these individuals tampering with the way you perceive your environment. Third eye energy. The way you perceive yourself. Creating a filter over your faith and how you show up for God and the divine. Affecting you day in and day out. For a lot of you, these were parents. Family members. Ace of Swords, perfect, right at the crown. And this is you having victory over this energy now. The divine crown position, bringing through this illumination for you. You're having this mental clarity. It's an energy of raw power and mental strength. You see your way forward now. The smoke screen has been cleared away. The filter has dissipated. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. No longer feeling confused about your direction in life. All these mental blocks have just seemingly melted away. The chaos no longer can consume you. No longer feeling consumed by the chaos because you've moved away from these energies. You know, Cancer, if you're not seeing growth in areas of your life, you need to start looking at your environment. You need to start thinking about changing things up. And just take some time to see how things improve once you remove an individual or you remove yourself from a certain space. You owe that to yourself. There's no harm in doing that. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot? Let's see what demons are trying to keep my Cancer's root chakra blocked, please. Oh, just as I thought. 5 of Cups. This is one of my narcissists, right? He's got a peg in his hand, smoke in the other hand. This person that you're dealing with or people, they could smoke, some of them. Riding around in these narcissistic snakes, right? They pierce that hole in your chest and then they throw one of these snakes at you and suck back high vibrational energy. This person could have a wispy mustache, male or female. Hairy chest, again, male or female, doesn't matter. But this is an energy that wants to keep you in this place of feeling a lot of grief and loss. Like the universe has abandoned you. The universe doesn't love you. You're insignificant. This is what you've moved on from now. And ever since you've done this, all this hope is returning back to you. You're in this energy of recovery. I read these as reversals, by the way, Cancer. Next few cards are demon energies. These are energies that show up in other people, or it's our own self-doubt, our own negative self-talk that are all projections of these other individuals. So these individuals wanted to bring out the absolute worst version of you. So they think about your greatest traits, and then they'll attack you with the absolute opposite of that to try and keep you in that energy. And this goes for all the zodiac signs. What do we have at the sacral? Two of Cups, Salos. This is an energy of chaos, arguments, breakups, stuff like this. It's just an overall energy of lacking harmony in your life. Very envious as well. See, this is what they're about to be judged for, is keeping you in this energy. And I just heard many other people too. So I feel like this is, wow, I just heard it's a play. They think they're the lead character of a play. The lead actor in a play. This person's a psychopath. Okay, this person really should be in a mental institution is what I'm getting here. I have a lot of messages coming through This person has demons that talk to them. This person is being guided by some demonic entity to do this. Because you're this high vibrational light worker, they've been assigned to you. This very well could be a parent assigned to you to keep you out of purpose. This person's hanging by a thread. They know judgment's coming. They know it's right here for them. It's like judgment's just trying to find a parking spot on the street. Should be here any second. This kind of energy. I just heard something about parallel parking. Maybe this person's a horrible parallel parker? Parallel parker. It's like this person's trying to squeeze into something that they'll never fit into. Wow, I don't know where all that just came from. That's going to resonate with somebody out there. I feel like somebody is watching somebody parallel park something like this while they're listening to this reading. Or you're going to see somebody trying to parallel park at some point in the near future when they clearly can't fit. These are metaphors for this energy that I'm picking up here. Nine of Swords, Gemini energy, Lee-Ray. This is the energy that they expected you to stay in for a lifetime. These individuals were doing things. Wow, there's something going on with my throat right now. They don't want me to say this. These individuals were doing things, trying to set you up to get you thrown into a mental institution, something like this. These people could even be gaslighting you, like, oh, maybe you should talk to somebody. Because you're seeing the things they're doing in spirit. And maybe you're making moves based off of that. Keep your moves to yourself. I wouldn't even divulge what you know, Cancer. It's not worth it. They're just going to gaslight you. It's like they're going to hold their little bag of tricks behind their back. Their little bag with all their black magic in it. They'll just hold behind their back and say, I don't know what you're talking about. Spell work, black magic, energy manipulation. Oh, that sounds crazy. Maybe we should, maybe you should, go and talk to somebody. Maybe you need to be on medication. These individuals have had a lot of you in this very intense anxiety. Some of you could have even taken up to drinking because of this. That's actually very common. I found myself in that space years ago. Not drinking to have fun, but drinking because you're trying to keep some sort of pain medicating the pain. But really all you're doing is just pouring salt on the cut. What do we have at the heart, please? Wow. Gape, Aquarius energy, star in reverse, rebellion. This, again, is an energy of depression. It's an energy of you being ignored by the universe or the collective, or making you feel like that, like you're insignificant. The absolute opposite of what the star is, which is all about hope and miracles taking place in your life. You being in the spotlight of your life. They always knew that you were going to achieve this. So just like I said, they went after the highest vibrational version of yourself and tried to keep you in the absolute opposite energy. Cancer, you are in a spiritual war right now, and you don't even know it. We all are, each and every one of us. What we have around us is nothing more than a simulation to keep us blinded to this. We can't change that because we're inside the matrix, but you can be aware of what's going on, and you can make a huge difference with that awareness. It changes the way you step inside the matrix. You start stepping in a very empowered manner, realizing that the way you move inside this simulation is how you show up inside that spiritual battle. So the more you move into your purpose, the more you step into this abundant, happy energy and work inside that space with spirit, the more we win that spiritual war. And we all come together in spirit. Each one of us plays an incremental role. Each one of us is necessary in shifting the vibration of the collective. It's what we're here for. Keep that vibration calibrated. Life is a war. But once you have the realization of how this all works, you can have fun with it and you can laugh in their faces, Cancer. And it becomes easier and easier with each passing day once you have this awareness. Iahia, Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy, submission to higher order. Goes along perfectly with what I just said. Submitting to the higher order, understanding why we are here, entering into this space of prosperity, stability in your life because you understand things from this higher perspective. This is how wars are won and legacies are left behind. This is the energy that you have access to, Cancer. And this is simply based off of your awareness. There's a lot of wealth here as well. Everything is culminating to this point. The divine is positioning you. I just heard you are a general in spirit. You're very high-ranking. You're a high-ranking officer of the divine, fighting for truth, illumination, fighting for the vibration of the planet. What do we have at the throat from the Angel Tarot, please? So now we go into the angels and we go into the outcome. So demons, demon, angel, and the rest are angels. 9 of Cups, so 99, 9 of Pentacles to 9 of Cups. Right on the verge of something, Cancer. There's some sort of big breakthrough you're gonna have. I feel like this is gonna happen going into 2023. 2023 is gonna be a year of breakthroughs for the Cancer collective. Pisces energy, Habuhia. God, the kindest giver. Healing, preserves health, and cures diseases. So again, this is a card of abundance. It's a card of fulfillment. It's a card of complete happiness and you getting everything you want and deserve, Cancer, because you see the truth. You understand how this all works. So the divine positions you in that energy of purpose and provides for you. What do we have at the third eye? Boom. The Magician goes along perfectly with the previous 2 cards. Nathea, Gemini, Virgo energy. The generous God, right? God providing you with everything you need. Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. This is you now turning all of your visions into reality. It's an energy of you realizing your potential, you realizing your power and your purpose, and now bringing all those ideas and thoughts into your material environment. Because you're co-creating with the divine. You're working in tandem with spirit. And then your spirit guides are making sure that you're taken care of inside your material environment. What do we have at the crown to close this out for Cancer? 3 of Cups, Cancer energy. Iael, the right hand of God. Fame and renown. Influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. This goes along perfectly with what I just said. This is all about teamwork, right? Like I just said, you're working in tandem with your spirit guides. You're helping them in spirit, and they're setting you up inside your material environment. And this is all because you have this connection with the divine. You listen to your intuition, the divine. You're collaborating with God. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You've come online, Cancers. The divine is very impressed by you, that you were able to wake up. Not a lot of people do this, Cancer. There's a lot more people that stay asleep than actually wake up. This is why you are blessed in this way, Cancer, because you have accomplished something that very few do. Keep going. You're right on track. One of the illusions is to make you feel like you've missed out. But like I said earlier on in the reading, everything's happening in divine timing. You're right on time, Cancer. You're right on time. Cancer, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Cancer. Take care.